One and only Jose Santiago here. He just got off a wonderful set on stage, and he was killing it up there, ladies and gentlemen. I am telling you. How you feeling after that performance?
Exhausted. Not exhausted. I kind of was losing my voice towards the end, but you know the crowd received it well, and I had a good time up there with my band, so it was great. It was great. And now I get to party with everyone else.
All right. So tell me, how'd you get started in music?
How'd I get started? It's always been inside me. I always loved music. But it wasn't until I was about, I want to say 17 or 18 when I had a friend who was a rapper who knew I had a singing voice. Never thought I was going to pursue it, but he knew I had a singing voice, and he wanted to get me on the hook. And I was like, all right, you're my boy, whatever, let's do this. And I got in the booth. Shout out to Hype, by the way. I got in the booth, and I just fell in love with the experience. Just the headphones, hearing my, my voice through the headphones, and good looking, boy. Good looking, boy.
You get shout outs from people just walking by.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, I just fell in love with the experience, and then I played the piano as well, so it was always something that was inside of me. I needed someone to help me discover that, and then after that, it was a wrap.
Hey, well, shout out to him.
Shout out to my man Hype.
Okay, so tell me what inspires you and inspires your music.
What inspires my music? Honestly, life. Life. It really is life. My experiences, whether, I sing. Most of my music is like love music or heartbreak or, something that I've gone through or witnessed a family member or a friend go through something, and, pretty much everyday life. I mean, I remember writing a song one time about, I was sitting on the subway waiting for the train, and I seen a piece of paper just floating in the air. And it just inspired me to write a song about how we just go about life every day, just floating like a piece of paper in there, So it can be that, it can be, a smile, it can be my ex-girlfriend pissing me the fuck off, it can be anything.
Everybody has one of those.
Yeah, exactly, so yeah, life, I guess,
All right, so what are you working on? What can we expect from you? What could your fans expect?
I am releasing my EP titled Yesterday in April. Should have been released yesterday, but it's gonna be an awesome album. The overall sound, I like to generalize my music as soulful, hip, rock, and beat. So it's soulful, it's hip hop, a little bit of rock, and a little bit of R&B. So that's what you guys can expect on the Yesterday project, coming out in April.
All right. Okay, and tell me about the bands, because you were up on stage with some talented musicians. How did you guys come together?
Oh my God, thank God for those people. They make me look so good. They really do. All right, my man John Cusimano, the main guitarist, I found him on Facebook through a friend of a friend of a friend. So the power of social media is
amazing. Mutual friends, man.
Seriously. The violinist, Marissa Licata, I had a show going on at the Cutting Room, and so I went on Instagram and searched the hashtag The Cutting Room to see who performed there, and found that she performed there. I thought she was awesome, and I invited her to my show, and she couldn't make it. She's like, oh, I'll make the next one. And I was like, actually, you're going to play in the next one with me.
A little Insta stalking?
Yeah.
Did you some good?
It worked. My drummer, Jose, actually, I did an acoustic show with John and Marissa, and he was in the crowd. So we didn't have any percussion, and after our set, he was like, dude, you're awesome, but you need a drummer. And I was like, no shit. And as we're having a conversation, the promoter came up to me and said, dude, you got to get back on stage. They want you to go back on. They're demanding an encore. And I was like, you want to get on stage with us right now?
Wow.
And we kind of winged it. He killed it, and he's on.
No, that's a good story.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
And my bassist, Will, he's actually my friend Stacen, who's on stage right now, killing it. He's his guitarist. And, we're just hanging out one day, and he told me he plays the bass, and I'm like, I need a bassist, man. Like, what's up? So,
and then it all came together.
It all came together.
That's
we actually
really
had
dope.
one rehearsal before this show.
Don't tell nobody. You don't even have to tell nobody that, because you wouldn't have even known. If you wouldn't have told me that, I would have even known.
When you all share your passion and you love what you do and you're good at it, you don't need 20 rehearsals. It just comes together, you know what I'm saying?
It comes together.
Yeah, so I'm grateful that it worked out the way it did, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yo, and where are you from? Like, you got this little swag going on. Like, where are you from? Who made you?
Who made me? My daddy and my mama. No, My background, I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Originally from Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn. I lived in Pennsylvania for a couple of years, and you know, just growing up around in New York, you know, being in the Lower East Side and in Williamsburg, out in Astoria, Queens, and Corona, like just, you know, absorbing all this different culture, it just made me who I am. You know, so I know that a lot of people are like, this nigga ain't from Bed-Stuy, you know. But yeah, I'm from Bedford-Stuyvesant, man. Shout out to Bed-Stuy, do or die.
I appreciate you. I appreciate him. Guys, please check out the Jose Santiago experience.
Yeah.
Tell them where we can find you.
Instagram seems to be the thing that everyone's into these days. So I am Jose Santiago on Instagram. Or you can just search the hashtag JSX for the Jose Santiago experience and it'll pop up. I believe I'm the only one using that hashtag.
Guys, really make sure you check it out. It's Camille Jay from the L Spot, and we'll catch you guys later.